Okay, so I just stumbled onto this idea where you can actually use your PCB itself as a USB-C connector. How wild is that?
Wait, what? You're saying the board itself becomes the connector. That's unexpected. How does that even work?
Right? I mean, it's like taking the hardware structure and redefining its purpose. It's got this library with KiCad and EasyEDA support.
So you're telling me you can design the entire USB-C connection directly into the PCB layout. That definitely simplifies things.
Exactly, and they have both 10 and 14-pin versions. But wait, I wonder about potential limitations. What if something goes wrong in the PCB process?
That's a good point. If the PCB has issues, wouldn't that affect the USB-C functionality directly? Seems risky.
Totally, it's like, how do you balance that risk with the convenience of having this integrated design?
And how does it affect the repairability? If the USB-C fails, do you have to replace the entire PCB? Yikes.
Right, it's definitely something to consider, but think about how clean your design could be without external connectors.
That's true. It's a sleek solution for compact designs. But it also makes me wonder about manufacturing consistency.
Good catch, if the manufacturing process isn't top-notch, it could lead to variability in connection quality.
Exactly. Plus, if you're using different EDA tools, how does that compatibility hold up? You mentioned Altium and others.
Yes, so Altium can import KiCad footprints and EasyEDA can export to Altium, but double-checking is key.
So there's a bit of a safety net in transferring files, but it does add another layer to the workflow.
Absolutely, and using the plugin and content manager in KiCad to get it set up seems straightforward, right?
For sure, it's just a few clicks, but what about users who are new? Could this be overwhelming?
I mean, it might be. If someone is unfamiliar with EDA software, this could feel like a steep learning curve.
Yeah, I can see that. But once you get the hang of it, the integration could save time in the long run.
Right, and let's not forget about the potential cost savings. Fewer components could really cut expenses.
True, and with fewer connectors, you also reduce the physical space needed on the PCB. It's like a double win.
But I wonder about durability. Is the PCB material robust enough to handle constant plugging and unplugging?
That's a legit concern. If it's not durable, you could end up with a lot of failed products.
Totally, so balancing the convenience and cost with durability is critical. It's a complex dance.
And don't even get me started on how this impacts the overall design philosophy. It's a game changer.
For sure, it's one of those innovations that could redefine how we think about circuit board design.
But there are always trade-offs. Like, is it worth the initial effort for the potential long-term benefits?
That's the million-dollar question. It depends on the specific application and user needs, doesn't it?
Absolutely. But I really like the idea of pushing boundaries in hardware design. It's exciting.
And imagine the creative possibilities. We might see a whole new wave of product designs leveraging this concept.
Yes, and it could inspire more innovations in connectivity solutions overall. The implications are huge.
So if we wrap all this up, it's fascinating how a simple connector can spark so many discussions.
Exactly. It all makes you think about how intertwined design, functionality, and innovation really are.
Right? It's like this idea could lead to a more elegant approach to electronics, but with some caveats.
Totally. So, the big takeaway here might be to innovate but also to tread carefully right.
Yes, and keep questioning, how does each new tech impact the bigger picture of design and usability?
That's the heart of it, always pushing forward while being mindful of the implications. Love that.
So true, can't wait to see how this evolves in the tech landscape. It's an exciting time for hardware.
Absolutely, and who knows? This could just be the tip of the iceberg for future innovations. What a journey.
Exactly, and it certainly leaves us pondering what's next in the world of PCB design and technology.
For sure, let's keep an eye on how this develops and what new ideas will emerge.
Definitely, it's discussions like these that keep the curiosity alive, so much to explore.
Agreed, and who knows what other surprising connections we'll make next time.